في 8 مايو 2024 تم إرسال ضابط للتعامل مع حادثة اعتداء منزلي. أفاد المتصل وهو رجل أن صديقته أصبحت عدوانية بشكل متزايد بعد انفصالهما، حيث بدأ سلوكها يسوء وهاجمته جسديا. عندما خرج الوضع عن السيطرة طلب الرجل المساعدة من الشرطة.
I'm just trying to pack my get it out of this house. That's literally all I'm trying to achieve here. She has a past of grabbing my shit, taking my phone and trying to hide it. I just want to get my
You've been doing this since we left campus around 8:30.
Do you need an ambulance for anything?
No, I'm okay.
What happened?
Aggressive breakup argument. Grab my shit. 4 months, our lease is over. Let's separate and go live somewhere else, pay our bills. We need to end. This has happened multiple times.
لاحظ الضابط وجود آثار واضحة على جسد الرجل تشير إلى حدوث اشتباك جسدي. بعد ذلك بوقت قصير وصلت المرأة إلى المكان وهي في حالة هياج وعدوانية شديدة. زاد توتر الوضع بسبب حالتها العاطفية المرتفعة، مما تطلب من الضابط تقييم سلوك كلا الطرفين بعناية لمنع المزيد من التصعيد.
Cornered as soon as I told him that when the lease is up, my mom, the co-signer, he's off. He's over. And I'm going to stay here. Lost it. Followed me from room to room, tried to corner me in the room. I turned around and spit at him. Absolutely spit at him because he had me cornered against the back of the door. And the room was dark. Right where the closet is and where the door opens.
Right.
And then turned around, spit at him, got out, tried to lock myself in the bathroom. Didn't happen. And then we separate. I come out in the car. Then he starts getting all of our stuff. And now I'm worried about my stuff. So I'm following him around the house. And then he pinned me up again 2 or 3 times. And in response, I attacked him from this direction.
What about all this blood and stuff all over here?
Him scratching me. He had me up against the washing machine. And where our washer and dryer is, it's a very, very tiny unit. There's bleach all over. You can see it.
Inside?
Nobody else is inside. But you can see in everywhere you walk.
Okay.
I can explain to you exactly what happened.
It's fine.
طلبت المرأة من الضابط الدخول إلى الشقة ووعدت بتوضيح وجهة نظرها. بمجرد دخوله أعادت تمثيل المشهد بالكامل وربطته بالحادثة السابقة وبدأت في وصف ما حدث. كانت أفعالها وتفسيراتها تهدف إلى ربط العلامات الواضحة على جسدها مع الأحداث التي أدت إلى المواجهة. أتاح وجود الضابط داخل الشقة فرصة لملاحظة البيئة التي قد توفر أدلة إضافية حول الحادثة.
All this domestic charges from him.
Hi, puppy.
Never wanted to be called prior.
Hi, puppers.
Okay. So he locked me out of the back door, locked me out of the front door. That's why this is out there, because I came through the front. He had me pinned up against right here, right up against this way right here.
What do you mean, like which way? Oh, like
he was
in that
standing
little...
right here, and I was trying to get out. He would not let me, so I turned around and I spit at him. And I got out and went to try to lock myself in the bathroom. I had that window open. I tried to scream for neighbors. You can knock on the neighbors across the street. I've been screaming for...
So you ran in there?
Yes, and tried to lock the door. He would not let me. And then he comes outside. He's packing his belongings. He stops.
So then you couldn't stay in there, so you get out and try to...
No, because the second I opened the window and started screaming, then he would stop. And I just want to find a cell phone at this point.
Okay.
I just want to find a phone, because if I do have to hit him, he will hit me back.
Okay.
And he is gonna win.
Do you have, is that a scratch on your neck?
Yes. Okay. And he had me like this, and
How do you like what?
He had me
like in a...
Yes.
Okay.
Right here on the back porch.
حاولت المرأة باستمرار تغيير روايتها للأحداث، محاولة إقناع الضابط ببراءتها وأن الرجل هو الذي اعتدى عليها. كانت مصرة على أن تقبل روايتها وتعتبر هي الضحية.
What, was he trying to prevent you from going outside?
Correct. He was trying to prevent me from going outside. No, I was walking inside, and he was preventing me from walking inside, getting away from him. And
why did you run outside? Just
because I thought he was going to ruin my plants.
Okay.
I thought he was going to, because I love my plants, and I thought he was going to start destroying my plants.
Okay.
And then so he starts ripping down the lights. That's fine, whatever. And then he had me like this, and I came at him with this, and missed. And then he grabbed it out of my hand and threw me back in a chokehold and said, "When are you gonna stop?" and tried to just wrestle me to...
Like, when are you gonna stop what?
When am I gonna stop doing what I'm doing? Telling him that we're... whatever the argument base is.
Okay.
And in the midst of that, I scratched the living out of him.
Okay.
And every mark on him is because I was being
What,
held backwards.
What did, he wasn't defending himself from you?
No. No, he was coming after me. I tried to take videos on my phone.
لدعم مزاعمها عرضت على الضابط عدة مقاطع فيديو التقطتها أثناء الحادثة. في اللقطات كانت ترى وهي تصرخ بصوت عالي وتصرخ على الرجل، لكن الفيديوهات التقطت لحظات معينة فقط، مما قد يترك أجزاء أساسية من الاشتباك غير واضحة. بينما كان أحد الضباط مشغولاً بجمع المعلومات من الضحية الرجل، ظل هذا الأخير هادئاً ومتزناً بشكل استثنائي أثناء العملية. كان اتزانه حاسماً لضمان نقل الحقائق دون تشويش أو تدخل عاطفي، مما أتاح للضابط التركيز على الجوانب الأساسية للقضية دون تشتيت.
Okay. All right. Come on back out here for me.
Yes, I did get it.
You see?
Okay. Here. You can put volume on if you need to. But, and also the laundry room, he'd shove me up against the back of it and the lamp's broken because my face was down on the washer and dryer. I've I tried to tell a sister to come here 2 hours ago.
Do you have a license?
Yes.
Yeah. Right up.
In my car. I locked it.
So what's the deal, boss? I know you just went over with him. Just kind of go over
I know.
It's the role we play. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I get it. So I guess to start things, she was just like in my face, like get the f*** out. And
she was in your face then?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we have a history of her making my belongings disappear when we're fighting. So my first instinct was to get my important shit and get that away from her and get myself out of here.
Okay.
And so I'm just trying to pack my shit up, and in the course of that, she's walking in and out every 30 seconds, gets in her car. So I thought she was leaving. I shut the doors and lock them because I don't want any surprises after that. And she comes running up here, slings the window open, dives in the window, shoves me, spits in my face, and then is just right back to like following me around. You know, I've grabbed something, she's trying to snatch it, and I was trying to take some from the pergola back there, and she came out with a broom and was just wailing on me with it. And I mean, there was like me just trying to hold her and not
hold her to do what?
To prevent her from swinging on me.
All right. Hang out right here for a second with him.
Yeah.
All right. Did the other officer get your information, sir?
No.
Okay, go ahead and get that from him. Off.
What is it? Okay, so this sounds terrible. The whole argument started because we were coming back from the Publix on the island. She pointed out this car and she's like, I want this to be my mom's car. And she is using her mom's car. She wrecked her car. She's got an insurance check somewhere at her parents'. And I was like, well, you need to figure your situation out before we, you know. Yeah. And that just, she snapped. And she just fucking...
Okay, and then you guys got in here. Then what's the first point to get physical?
When she jumped through the window.
So nothing was physical before then. She just jumped through the window, and then what happened?
She snatched the window open, jumped through there, shoved me, and spit in my face.
Where was that? Where did that happen at?
The living room.
Okay, she spit in your face, and then what did you do?
I took my hat off, wiped the spit off, and went back to packing my shit. And then, she wasn't like still in my face trying to be...
What incident happened in the bedroom? In the bedroom with the corner of the door? Did you pin her in to the corner of the door, behind the door over there, or no?
Well, yeah, okay, yeah. So, no, I was just grabbing some clothes so I can have a couple changes of clothes. And she starts snatching out of my hand. And then she shoved me again. So
where did all the scratch marks on the stuff come from?
What's that?
The scratch marks, where did those all come from?
Where?
What do you mean where? But the scratch marks are all over you.
From her. Like,
I understand, but I'm asking, I know they came from her, but how, in what sense? How did you get yourself scratched up? Did you holding on to her? Or what?
Well, like from her, like snatching me, trying to take it back, and then she's like clawing at me. And when
I'm just asking, but I don't know. You were here, not me.
I know, it's just a blur. I'm trying to recollect things, but no, just grabbing her up and her clawing at me, or the broom. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Come on.
Yep.
We'll be back in a second. Go put her in handcuffs.
All right.
I'm taking her.
عند العودة إلى المرأة قرر الضباط اعتقالها واحتجازها، وعندما تحرك الضابط لاعتقالها بدأت المشتبه بها بالصراخ بصوت عالي والتوسل إليهم لإطلاق سراحها. ناشدت الضابط مرارا أن يرحمها على أمل تجنب الاعتقال، وعلى الرغم من محاولاتها للمقاومة واستمالة تعاطف الضباط ظلوا حازمين وأكملوا الاعتقال بنجاح.
Stand this face this way. All right. You can place me on your handcuffs.
Defending myself?
So listen to me. In the state of Florida, domestic violence laws are very specific when it comes to people living together and putting their hands on each other.
But he followed me to every room.
Would you listen to me for a second? Okay, I'm going to explain this to you. Okay. We have to find a primary aggressor or somebody that furthers the fight or the incident. Okay.
But if nobody was here, then who can dictate that?
Yeah, I got you.
Just like the factors. Okay, so the part that your argument was separated until the point where you took the screen off the door and came back in.
Well,
I'm not. I'm getting there. Okay. Okay. You have the right. This is your house. You can go in and out of the window all you want. Okay. But you coming back in. Okay. The argument getting flared back up.
But did you look at the videos on my phone?
I did. It's
all of them?
They're just. No, you showed me one video. You said you had one video, and I watched the whole thing.
I'm sorry.
I understand. Okay. Are there any? But the videos are going to show what the whole thing.
But it's him chasing me to the backyard, to the laundry room, into the other room.
What do you mean by chasing you?
He was following me around the house and putting me into a chokehold over and over.
When you came back in through the window, did
Yes.
you spit in his face?
No, not directly in the window.
When you came in the window, did you push him
in
in
the
his
bedroom?
face? That was
in
right
the
here.
bedroom.
Okay, that did not happen out
here.
here.
That was the first time around.
Okay, where's your phone?
In my pocket.
Okay, can you?
Yeah.
All right,
8088.
8088?
Yes. What?
Here.
I thought I was. Sorry.
These videos that
Yeah,
we're
I
showing?
tried to, and it was in my pocket because otherwise, yes.
Okay, I watched this one. This is when you showed me. That was just one long video.
With the sound, and you can hear him following me from room to room.
Hands on me, what do you think?
Why is this?
Get away from me!
How is this possible?
What the do you think this is?
But if
Just hold on a second.
is he in handcuffs too, or is it just me?
Stop chasing me around the yard! Dude, what are you doing? What? Chasing me?
Okay. So you have audio, but there's no video. There's nothing to see.
Because it was in my pocket.
I understand where you're coming from. Okay. I'm just simply saying in the state of Florida, when two domestic partners put their hands on each other, okay, and you guys both have physical injuries, somebody has to go to jail.
في ولاية فلوريدا قوانين العنف المنزلي محددة جدا عندما يتعلق الأمر بالأشخاص الذين يعيشون معا ويضعون أيديهم على بعضهم البعض. كان على الضباط تحديد المعتدي الرئيسي أو الشخص الذي صعد الشجار أو الحادثة.
Oh, it's not him.
Okay,
it's me.
it's so based on everything we're going with, okay, identified you right now as a primary aggressor. Okay, that's not, just listen to me.
But can you see where his teeth are on him, or where the teeth marks are?
I see where the marks.
Me out?
I see where the marks on both of you are.
Okay, but did you guys even look at me? I haven't even looked at myself yet. I don't know
Yes.
where I have more bruising potentially.
I just told you. You guys both have injuries. I see that. Okay. You guys. I mean, really, you guys are both wrong.
I'm not saying I'm right or wrong, but I called you guys because I was scared.
And I understand that's why we're here, and you're no longer in danger anymore.
Right. So why am I just?
Because you're missing what I'm saying. I don't have the luxury of just leaving. I don't have any discretion here. The law dictates that a primary aggressor be identified during a domestic violence situation and you be removed from the house. I understand that. Okay. But that's what's happening right now. You are domestic partners and you guys got into a physical altercation that caused physical injury to both of you. One of you have to go, and based on the circumstances right now, you appear to be the primary aggressor. Okay, that doesn't mean you're getting convicted of battery. That doesn't mean you're going to go to jail forever. Okay, that
So
simply
am I
means
being arrested?
you are being arrested right now for misdemeanor battery. Okay, so let's go outside.
Right, come on.
Can I get my cell phone, please, or call my mother
Yes,
before we walk out?
Sure, absolutely. We'll go to the car, and then I'll. Do you want some shoes? Can we get some
Yes,
shoes?
please.
What shoes you got?
My flip-flops right there.
Okay.
I'll take pictures.
I won't run away from you.
Ma'am, do you need an ambulance or anything treated before we go?
I don't think so. No.
I'm just asking.
No,
Okay? 'Cause I don't know.
I'm very. No, I don't believe so.
Okay.
Driver's license, right?
No, it's rear passenger.
No, that's our yard work. I'm putting on my
All right, boss, here.
Okay.
This is your victim's rights packet. And I'm assuming, I think you've already talked to Officer Ponte here and everything. Listen, I mean, this is like a 49% fault issue at this point.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going with the fact that she came back through the window, reinitiated a fight that you guys should have been separated continuously for, so therefore egging the fight to continue on. Okay. You both have no business putting your hands on each other. Okay. I mean, that's really what it is. I mean, you were, like I said, a percent away from going to jail too.
I understand.
Okay, so, I mean, that's for whatever feelings or whatever you might have of her, but this is what happens, and now she's going to jail. So, because you got to figure out some way to just be adults and not put your hands on each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that a scratch or is that a bite?
Oh, that's a bite.
That's a bite.
It's pretty intense.
Was that when you were holding her?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I scratched him back and his arm was out. But then how come he's not getting in trouble at all? He's not being reprimanded or detained or anything. And he was the one who was initially aggressive.
Okay. Are we calling your mom to take care of the car?
I'm speaking to her now.
Oh, she's on the phone now?
Yes,
Okay.
that's what I was...
تم إحضار المشتبه بها إلى المحكمة حيث واجهت تهما رسمية بسوء السلوك والإيذاء المنزلي. جاءت هذه التهم بناء على الأدلة التي جمعها الضباط بما في ذلك الإصابات الظاهرة على الضحية الرجل وشهادات الشهود. إذا أعجبك هذا الفيديو لا تنسى الضغط على زر الإعجاب ومشاركة أفكارك في قسم التعليقات، واشترك في قناتي لتبقى على اطلاع على المقاطع المستقبلية. شكراً على المشاهدة وأراكم في الفيديو القادم. السلام عليكم.